With recession looming large and bills on the rise, we could all do with a bit of extra cash in our pockets. A side hustle is a great opportunity to achieve this, and it helps you earn a bit more money doing something you're good at or passionate about. A side can turn into a recurring revenue stream to cover those extra living costs, or pay for a few luxuries, and for some, it may even become their main source of income, enabling them to leave their day job altogether. But what are some of the best side hustles? 1. Flipping cars. The first side hustle on our list is flipping cars, which involves buying secondhand automobiles at prices that are significantly cheaper than those found on the market, and then reselling them for a profit. If you have extensive knowledge of automobiles, you should have no trouble turning a considerable profit from this side business. A profit of $1,000 to $2,000 can be made on the sale of automobiles priced just between $1,500 and $4,000. But be sure to verify the legislation for car flipping in the state in which you are now residing to determine the maximum number of vehicles that can be sold in one calendar year without a dealer's license. For instance, residents in California are allowed to sell up to 5 cars annually without being required to register as a dealer. After you have completed the necessary research, visit websites like Craigslist or eBay Motors to look for the highest quality vehicle available at the lowest possible price. After making contact with the individual seller, you can then begin trading in automobiles. As long as the car's asking price is lower than the going rate in the market, and you can do the necessary repairs in a reasonable amount of time, all your flips should be easily profitable. 2. Content creation on YouTube. Along the same lines as blogging, YouTube can be one of the most lucrative side businesses that you can launch right now, if you are willing to put in the necessary time and effort. All that is required of you is to constantly produce content that is both valuable and enjoyable. Indeed, your earnings will increase together with the number of people watching your content. You may make money in a variety of ways with YouTube. You might, for instance, make money off of your account by using AdSense. In addition to that, you have the option of producing sponsored videos for other businesses. You can also earn through affiliate marketing. However, almost everyone goes for monetization first. The fact that you may create content about subjects that are important to you personally is likely the most appealing aspect of this side endeavor. Do you enjoy applying makeup and experimenting with different looks? Do it then. After that, you'll be able to post reviews of items and tips on how to apply makeup. Do you like fitness? Create material on various fitness workouts and demonstrate your enthusiasm for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Do you take pleasure in hearing about famous people? Discuss them then, and give the latest news about their life. 3. Photography. Have you received compliments from others regarding the quality of your photography? If this is the case, maybe you could consider taking up photography as a side hustle. You may begin right now, but to turn this into a profitable side gig, you will need a fundamental understanding of photo editing, as well as a solid grasp of what characteristics define a good picture. If you do not already own one, you will be required to invest in a suitable kit, in addition to purchasing a subscription for a photo editing program. As a start, you can think about covering a friend's wedding reception or birthday party. Experiment with the photo editing software you have so you can become familiar with its features and functions. Construct a portfolio of your work that you can post online for prospective clients to view. You may also take photographs of natural settings and wild animals, then list them for sale on stock photography platforms like Adobe Stock, Shutterstock, or Etsy. Additionally, you have the opportunity to establish a name for yourself in the field of animal photography. You might consider working together with Instagram influencers and bloggers to generate leads. They will give you a shout out whenever they use your images, which will result in more potential customers for you. 4. Become a virtual assistant. Becoming a virtual assistant is not an easy undertaking, but it should be attempted. Why? Well, there is an extremely high demand for virtual assistants in every sector of the economy, and as a virtual assistant, or VA, the majority of the work you do will consist of simple and recurring errands, like grammar corrections, management of blogs, publishing blog entries to WordPress, eliminating spam comments and poisonous backlinks, adding videos to the YouTube, or managing social networking sites, as well as a long list of other responsibilities. But before you get overwhelmed by the responsibilities of a VA, let me also tell you the advantages of this line of work. As a VA, you are free to work from any location. Your earnings potential is only limited by your creativity, as the type of work you do determines how much money you bring in, and along the way, you may also pick up a ton of useful information from your customers, which ultimately helps you launch your own business. Some of the most effective places to begin your search for jobs as a VA are social networking sites like Facebook groups, Twitter, and LinkedIn, as this is where the majority of companies look. Also, be sure to make use of websites such as FlexJobs in order to locate work from home and other flexible employment opportunities. You may also build your own website to advertise your virtual assistant services. A significant number of novice virtual assistants set their hourly rates between $15 and $20. After gaining sufficient expertise as a virtual assistant, you will be able to charge anywhere from $50 to $100 per hour for your services. But again, how much money you make as a virtual assistant is directly proportional to the amount of difficult work you take on. If you want to raise your hourly rates, you need to keep studying and enhancing your skills as a virtual assistant. 5. Dropshipping. And last but not least, we have dropshipping. If you want to sell goods without keeping any stock on hand, this is a fantastic choice for you in that case. With dropshipping, you may sell things directly from the source, without having to handle product inventory or shipping. In dropshipping, you essentially serve as a middleman and receive a commission for each item you sell. It is a great method to launch an online store with very little initial outlay of cash, and it's also a fairly low-risk business model. But how does a novice begin dropshipping? Choose products that are in high demand and have little market rivalry to start. Researching keywords becomes important at this point. Finding words or phrases that people use to look for information about a product or company is known as keyword research. Make sure to give yourself enough time to identify the products that are most effective for you. After conducting your product study, you must select a dropshipping vendor. Select a platform next so you can offer your goods for sale on it. You can choose from a variety of e-commerce platforms for dropshipping, including Shopify and BigCommerce. Conduct a competition analysis and look for tested strategies to market your company and increase sales. Since every dropshipping company is unique, a number of factors, such as the merchandise you promote and the typical commission you earn, affect your earnings. Nevertheless, within a year, the majority of dropshipping firms earn between $1,000 and $2,000 per month. This brings us to the end of this video. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and sharing so we can keep bringing more content like this. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time!